said, the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Makes some... left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Hobbs. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. takes it on the return. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Buckeyes offense will have its first possession of the game. This crowd, full throat, spitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick completion on the out. Lowers that. delivers the blow. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quickly to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Cornhuskers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Quickly complete. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Unloads to the right. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. To the air, it's Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Huskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision a quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the move, it's Hansen. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Pulls it and fires to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's got it on the run, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Husker! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot. Vertically down the field for
interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going over the top. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
The Huskers will line up to kick off and start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fires to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Makes a catch and knocked down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
This time he's got his man. There he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. To the air on 1st down. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Rush is on him. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to him, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football and causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it.
Converts on 4th down and he's still going. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
2nd is short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had no...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. All that speculation all week, and now we know But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. That's caught. It's Hunter. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And in this situation, late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Johnson. Sweet spin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cornhuskers want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Huskers have it with a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Raiola. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Nebraska! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Got his man on the outside. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw again. He wants a big play here late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Quick strike complete. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. They bring him down but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and...
Just keeps moving. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down, really easy.
They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today.